And the cool thing is, like, I don't know any of these people's names. Look at this, man. What? Oh, that is incredible. Track riding is not going to make you a better street rider. What's up, guys? It's your boy FastLaneD, and today we got Nina out. And for those of you that don't know, this is my 2022 Kawasaki Ninja H2, baby. And I absolutely love her. But today we're going to be talking about the biggest myths and BS you are going to hear from riders, current, previous, people that have never ridden a motorcycle, about riding a motorcycle or about motorcycling in general. We're running late to a group ride, so yeah, let's get this cold start going, baby. Oh, y'all see the key tag? You see it? FastLaneD gang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Talk that talk, Nina. Talk that talk, girl. Golly. This bike's already getting squirrely on me, man. Sheesh. I've been riding the R1 a lot recently. And this is just a whole nother beast, man. Oh my gosh. The camera's gonna pick up how wild this bike is. Like, what? How is this legal? This thing is just gets so squirrely so quick. I definitely need to change the tires on here. Like, this makes the R1M feel slow. It feels wrong. Those words coming out of my mouth, R1M and slow. I love this bike. Alright, where are the boys? He said by the food court. So I'd imagine they're on the other side of the mall. Ah, there they are. I see them. Oh, well, we got a decent little squad out here, man. Hell yeah. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I was not expecting this at all. Hell yeah. That's wild, bro. Damn, I'm thinking like we're gonna have like 3-4 bikes. This shit about to get rowdy for sure. Alright guys, so let me give you a walk around what we got. Looks like we got a old school R6 out here. Got Nina, of course. Shout out to the old school R1, the original cross plane, all black. This reminds me of my buddy's bike. He had one just like this back in the day when I dreamed of owning this bike and I couldn't afford it. I had like a CBR1000rr that was clapped out. Beautiful MT09, Ninja 650, CBR1000rr. We got a ZX6R, Cowie Gang, Yamaha R1. We got Tanner's slow R1 out here. busting oil filters and whatnot. We got a Suzuki GSX-R 1000 out here. We got a Vitpillen Husqvarna. This is a beautiful bike. Like, it's very simple and clean. I really like this. I don't know if I'd ever buy one, but I can appreciate it for sure. Yeah, look at that. Look at the dash on there. Like I said, very simplistic. My only thing with naked bikes like this is the wind, man. Like on the highway, like this would just be brutal to ride. We got another CBR1000rr out here. We got a Gixxer 750 out here as well in the red M4 exhaust. Ninja ZX6R, and then we got a CBR 250. And it looks like we're about to hit it, so let's see what we can get into, boys. Yeah, this is a lot of bikes. A lot of freaking bikes. I really was not expecting this at all. I just realized I opened this up and I filled up the bikes the other night. So those of you that follow me on Instagram already knew that. I filled up all the bikes in one night because they all had the gas light on, which is very rare. Did a little comparison. Oh, got an S1K pulling up. Who wants to smoke? Anyone can get the smoke right now, boy. You ain't giving no smoke, bro. I got you twice. We gotta pull up the footage. Here we go. This boy's already acting up, and we ain't even left the gas station yet. Woo. Hey, this is wild. For a Monday night in March, I just randomly got invited to this. This is pretty dope. We out here, boy. Now, normally with big group rides like this, I try and just chill in the back because I don't know how all these people ride. I haven't met half of these people before. I've never even seen half of these people before, which is kind of wild. They live in my hometown, which is cool to see this kind of culture out here, man. Because it's not very often we can get big groups like this out. But all right, let's go ahead and get on with the video. The first myth that you're going to hear no, the first myth, sorry, I had to hit it, is bikes are gonna get you girls, and okay, not in every situation, but for the most part, it's not what you think it's gonna be. Like, bikes aren't gonna get you girls. If anything, it's gonna get you more dudes than girls, man. Like those dudes at the gas station that are like, oh, I used to ride, or yo, what kind of bike is that? Yo, I want to start riding. Like, that's the type of response you can kind of expect, man. Not a bunch of girls, you know what I'm saying? This guy, here we go. Already. Look at this group, man. This is dope. This is sick. Hell yeah, man. Craziness. Slow Gixxer, boy. Look at Daytona Holler over there. Yep, and see, look, she is unamused right now. Unamused. Prime example one, and these boys out here revving. So yeah, don't buy a bike, expect to get a bunch of girls, because the chance of that happening is very, very low. Especially where I live, because there's a lot of hospitals. And a lot of the girls are nurses around here and work in healthcare, so they see what happens when like people get into bike accidents, and a lot of them are like, hell no, I'm not even thinking about getting on that death trap, is what they call it. The only time I've really noticed is that it helps. I saw it, he was wobbling, man. Yeah, I had to cut the wheelie out that he did, but he was wobbling. Look good though. Only time it really helps out is when a girl already knows you, and then she's like, hey, can we go for a ride? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it's like, alright. Like, she's down to clown. If you get a girl in the back seat of a bike That's usually when it helps out, but it's not gonna get you the girls. You still gotta have some game. We got a little CBR1000rr about to join in on the fun. Now this second topic is gonna trigger a lot of people, like a lot of people. And it's that track riding is not going to make you a better street rider. Now hold on, hear me out. My track folks, I know y'all are on the keyboard right now, just going in. I can already see it. And when I did my track day, and we're planning a bunch more this year, don't worry. As y'all know, I partnered up with a dealership network of 7 dealers, and they do a ton of track days, and they have some professional riders come out, and I'll get the R1M out, and we'll rent up the track and do like a fast lane gang track day. But track riding and street riding are two completely different things. Now I will say track riding will make you way more comfortable on your bike, which can help you on the street. But when you're on the track, you're not focused on the same things you're looking for on the street. Like on the street, you're looking at cars, like I'm constantly looking at people's mirrors. I'm making sure the car to the side of me knows that I'm there, that they see me. If I'm coming up on an intersection, I'm making sure that no car's making a left turn or a right turn or is gonna run a red light. And you don't do any of that while you're at the track. While you're at the track, you're focused on how fast can I get this bike around this track and be as efficient and as smooth as possible through the turns. And you're pushing your riding limit. Now I will say riding the track definitely makes you a better rider. And like I said, it makes you understand your bike, but you can't ride how you ride on the track on the street. Like you got to be looking for debris and everything else I just mentioned before as well. On the track, it takes all of that out of the equation so that you can focus on learning your bike and riding it super aggressive at a very fast pace, or the fastest pace that you're capable of. And that's another reason why like I want to get another track bike, like not track any of my bikes, because the track is meant to learn. Like when you're learning, like you're gonna make mistakes. There's a very high chance you're gonna go down, and I just don't want to go down on the R1M at all, because I know that will not be a cheap fix, to say the least. So yeah, I remember after I did my first track day, riding back on the street was just like boring. I was just like, what is the point of this? Because you can't ride hard and you're just on you gotta ride aggressively but also defensively too. That's what I'm referring to when I say track riding doesn't necessarily equate to you being a better street rider. They're two completely different skill sets. Now number 3, and this one you're gonna hear from people that have either quit riding motorcycles or people that have never ridden one, and that is you're gonna die on a motorcycle. Like it's just not if but when you're gonna die. And I hate that argument so much. Like if you want to piss a motorcyclist off, just tell them that. 'Cause, dude, the amount of times that I've heard that, like, oh, that death trap, I'm not getting on that. Why do you ride that around? And it's hard to explain the feeling these things give you unless you unless you've been on one, man. That freedom and adrenaline you just can't get from anywhere else. Where's that? I was like, where's that noise coming from? There they are. Ah, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! You're gonna get all the boys out here, man. Let's go! Let's go! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Man, the brotherhood. And the cool thing is, like, I don't know any of these people's names. Yeah. We're just out here doing something we all love, man, and we're all passionate about. And that's the best thing I love about bikes, man. It just brings everyone together. I don't want to get into religion and all that stuff right now, but I do believe that everyone has their time, and your death, I mean, it's something that's inevitable. And if I'm meant to die on a motorcycle, like I'm meant to die on a motorcycle. If I'm meant to die some other way, then that's how I'm gonna go. Like, there's nothing I can do about that at this point, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna live my life and enjoy it to the fullest. If that's what's stopping you from getting on a bike, I'm just gonna advise you to take the MSF course, do everything you can to protect yourself, get your gear, ride defensively out here. Tanner didn't get me his quiet bike. Your bike's not loud enough, Tanner, sorry bro. I'll bring Rain out and show you how a proper R1's supposed to sound. But yeah, if that's what's stopping you, don't let it, because the amount of fun you're going to have on the other side of it can't be explained. And that's why we're all out here, and that's why we do it, man. Got a little stretch CBR1000rr. Wow, look at that beautiful sunset, man. Like, I just wouldn't be out here right now if it weren't for bikes. At all. Like, I'd probably be at home or maybe like outside, but not out here in the country enjoying these beautiful scenic views, man. Now, myth number 4 you're gonna hear. That Blade don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke, boy. Should we give him the smoke? Fast Lane gang, should we give the Blade the smoke? Shout out to the Blade, the first 1000cc that I bought. Look at this, man. What? Oh, that is incredible. This thing, man. Now, the next myth you're gonna hear is that the more expensive the bike is, the better. And while that could be argued to an extent, don't get caught up on the type of bike that you're on. Like, I want you guys to understand that, enjoy the ride. Because once you swing your leg over the bike, I mean, it's, at the end of the day, you're sitting on a bike with an engine in between. And yes, all my bikes give me a different feeling, and that's why I love each of them, because they all like bring a different experience to the table. But I have just as much fun on this bike. Oh, there's a cop. I have just as much fun on this bike that I have on any bike I've ever owned, like, honestly. And yes, it's important to have dreams and goals and things that you're working towards, because I feel like that's important to help keep people inspired, keeps them motivated, and makes them strive to be better in life. But I don't want that to ruin the experience that you get from being on the bike. Like, you riding that, I don't know, Superleggera, let's take a $100,000 bike. It's gonna bring you happiness, yes, but the joy is gonna bring you when you get on it and you're riding around on like a track or on twisty roads or with your buddies is marginal compared to the bike that you currently own. So just keep that in mind. And that's with anything, honestly. Sometimes a lot of people get caught up in the destination and they don't get to enjoy the journey. And then when they get to the destination, it's not everything that it was cracked up to be. And like I said, I love all my bikes. Like, don't get me wrong, but enjoy the process, man. Just get out and ride, and don't feel bad if you don't have the nicest bike at all your friends. Like, that shouldn't matter at all. Like I said, it's all about just getting out here and enjoying something that we're all passionate about and love, and then getting home safe to your loved ones. And the fifth thing that I'm going to talk about is that people think that cars hate motorcyclists. And yeah, there's going to be some people out there that just hate bikes, and I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do to really change that. But I don't think people hate bikes. I feel like they're just scared of bikes. Because a lot of my friends that I talk to that have ever said that to me are like, oh, I just hate bikes. I'm like, okay, well, why do you hate them? And they're like, they just come up on me so fast and I don't know what to do, or they just swerve and like scare me, or go flying past me and they scare the heck out of me. So I'm like, oh, so you don't hate bikes, they just put you on edge, or they make you nervous, or they scare you. Then they're like, yes, because I don't want to kill somebody. And I'm like, okay, that's understandable. You don't hate bikes, you're just a little intimidated by them. And I get it, like, we've all flown past cars at some point. Going a little faster than we probably should. And if you're not expecting it, like, yeah. I understand how that would scare the hell out of you. Hey, I'm just getting hit by hella rock chips. So just be aware of that. You'd honestly be surprised the amount of people that have ridden a bike or are fans of motorcycles out here on the road. Like, sometimes I get stopped by the most random people and I'm like, what? Like, it's pretty cool, the culture around bikes, man. Some people's just life experiences doesn't allow them to ride them, so. Try to enjoy these views, man. This is absolutely insane. With that beautiful sunset, I mean, you just can't, wow. It don't get no better than that, man. Sheesh. Hell yeah. Shout out to him, man. He watches the channel. Pretty cool. I started on that bike. CBR1000rr. Mine was, that one's carbureted. Mine was fuel injected. That's what the I stand for. Pretty sure it's what it stood for, at least. If not, someone will correct me down below in the comments. Hey, so we made it to High Bridge. Oh yeah, we gotta get the drone up for y'all. I've been out here in years. What the heck is that? That is not what that used to look like. What the heck? It looks insane. Damn. What the heck? It's kind of surreal. Last time I was out here, I was on my old R1. And I was toying with the idea of getting a new one. And now we're here on an H2. Like 2 years later. Life is crazy, man. Never stop dreaming. I'll say that all day, every day. Never. But yeah, if y'all have any other myths or common myths that you hear that's not true, throw them down in the comments below. I'll be responding back to you guys. Obviously, I didn't hit everything. I just came up with 5 common ones that I hear, but I wanted to debunk. So if y'all got anything, definitely let me know. What's good, brother? Good to see you, man. Hell yeah. Saw him at the barbershop last time. He wasn't on his bike. Cool thing is, he's a law enforcement officer. So, I don't know if he wants people to know that, but I'm gonna expose you. I'm not gonna say what city, but it's cool to be out here with the cop. Out here having a good time, man. Yeah, let's get this drone up for you guys, dude. Picked up some other riders as well. Crazy. Little S1K action. How you doing? Man, this is crazy, man. Yeah, the sun's starting to set, starting to get dark out. And we're probably gonna head back. All the bikes up here. Good day, man. Good day for sure. But y'all enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Fast Lane Gang Bang. Hey. We got the boys starting the bike. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Fast Lane Gang, Nina, and the squad. We out. Peace.